Hello, in this video I will be showing you, or experimenting with, if you can actually solve a Rubik's Cube in 2 moves. So, let's get started. Okay, so I've scrambled my cube and now I'm going to start solving. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if you can actually solve this thing with just 2 moves. And if you haven't seen it already, the videos, the only moves you need to do is these. And you just do this over and over again until the cube is solved. So I'm just going to keep doing that. My cube is mixed up, and I'm just going to keep mixing it up. Not sure this is actually going to work, but if it does, this is really cool. So oh, it actually solves the Rubik's Cube. So those 2 moves solve the Rubik's Cube. But there's more. So in that last part I just showed you, I actually cheated. And the reason I cheated was because there is literally no way to solve a Rubik's Cube in 2 moves. It's just not a thing. You can't actually do that. And you might be looking at this like, but no, all those videos, they clearly showed someone solving a Rubik's Cube in simply 2 moves. But there is one thing that two things all the videos have in common, including the thing I just showed you. So the first thing is that the face wasn't really scrambled. You could see that all the centerpieces had a couple pieces that were connected, and it didn't, if you're a cuber, you'd automatically look at that and it wouldn't necessarily, if you're just solving the Rubik's Cube, it doesn't matter if there's more pieces on one side, except for maybe the side you're solving, start. But other than that, if you don't know, how to solve a Rubik's Cube, that looks completely scrambled. And most people who look up those videos don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, that's why they look for them. So, that was the first thing. If you look back onto that video, you'll see, or the part I just showed you, my cube wasn't really that mixed up. And it's really the second thing that is probably the most surprising about this trick. And that is that I never really showed you. All I showed you was I showed you a little bit of this side, the top side, but I only showed you these pieces. I did not show you this entire kind of piece here. Like these 4, this kind of block here, I never showed you. And that's because this whole thing here was completely solved the entire time. And the reason, you'll see that for all the YouTube videos, they don't show you this side and the back of this 2x3 piece. And the reason for that is because it's all solved. But also, if you see that you're only moving this side and the top, it's not going to move this piece down here, which is why if this is actually scrambled, this only rearranges these pieces and not these pieces, like in the middle. So that is why this trick is probably the most reason why this does not work. But this is overall a kind of cool trick to show your friends. If you just mix up the cube by doing this, it appears to be mixed up, and all you have to do is repeat these moves. And you can impress people, obviously. If they haven't watched my video, they'll really believe that you can solve a Rubik's Cube in really fast time. Now, of course, doing these moves is not actually faster than some of the world records. This is actually a very slow way of solving a Rubik's Cube. But if you have friends who don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, or you just think it's a cool trick, this works really well. It's a really cool thing just to do because it's pretty simple to remember. Even if you don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, you can easily just do these moves and you can solve it. So yes, you can. The final answer for this is you can solve a Rubik's Cube in 2 moves. That being said, that has to be already solved. So if you can solve a Rubik's Cube, then you can solve a Rubik's Cube in 2 moves. So that's the end of this video. Hope you like this video and see you next time. Bye.